Hello guys, welcome back to algebra class. So this time I'm gonna go over this factoring trinomials when there's number in front of this. So I'm gonna go over maybe two questions from here and this question here, okay? And I believe you don't have this one in your packet. So if you wanna do it, yeah, just pause the video and you can do it, but I wonder how many of you will do it. But let's do this one. So factoring by trinomial. So let's look at this if we have any GCF. Our smallest number is 2. 2 does not go into 5 or 3. So that's it. So in that case, we have to factor this one using slip and slide, which is very easy. So let's look at it. First step, you move first number to the last number and then multiply. So you're going to get x squared plus 5x plus 2 times 3 is equal to 6. If you don't understand what I'm doing right now, try to find a pattern. I just moved this one to the last number and then multiplied 2 and 3, okay? And step 2 is very simple. We are going to factor this one. It's going to be 3 and 2, so it's going to be x plus 3, x plus 2. But wait, what we have to do is, do you see we moved first number to the last number and then multiply? Which means we also have to do the opposite, which means divide by what we slipped over. In this case, 2. Because we moved 2 to the end, which means we divide by 2. If it was like 5, you have to divide by 5. So step 3, I think this one is the most important step, and then a lot of you make mistake at this one. You simplify. 3 over 2 cannot be simplified, so you just write 3 over 2. 2 over 2 can be simplified as 1. And step 4, if you see any denominator, you slide it back in front of x. So here like that. So you're going to get 2x plus 3. And x plus 1, you don't have a denominator, so you write as it is. So that's it. That's how you factor this. Let me go over question number 4. What's the smallest number out of this one? 5. And see if 5 goes into 11. Nope, it does not. So that's it. That's the GCF. Not GCF. You cannot, there's no GCF in this case. So step number 1, let's move first number to the last number and then multiply. So it's going to be x squared plus 11x minus 12 times 5 is 60. Negative 60 and 11. Let's see what number can give you this one. Maybe 15 and 4 and negative. So step number 2 is going to be x plus 15 and x minus 4. And you have to divide each number by what you slipped over, in this case 12. So step 3, let's simplify. 15 over 12, it's gonna be 5 over 4. And 4 over 12 is gonna be 1/3. And we have a denominator for both of them, so it's gonna be as the 4, it's gonna be 4x plus 5, 3x minus 1. Don't forget about this part, okay? So that's about it. That's how you factor it. And I believe you guys can finish the rest of the questions. Now let's do this part. What if you have a GCF? So here, again, I will go over one traditional method and one just like regular method. But here you go. So if I go over traditional method, you have to find all the like GCF for all the factors for all 3 numbers, like 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5, and for this one, 1 times 52, 2 times 26, 3 times, no, 3 does not go in there, 4 times 13, right? No. Yeah, 13, and 5 does not go in there, 6 does not go in there, 7, no, 8, no, 9, no, 10, 11, 12, like that's about it. And 12 is 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. So what's the greatest common factor of this one? We have 4 And we also have 2, but 2 is not, 4 is bigger than 2, so it's not 2. That's about it. So 4 is a GCF, right? Do you see how long it takes? So you can do it if you want to be like, if you want to make sure, but I don't prefer this method. What I prefer, I will do it on the next question, okay? So if we take out 4, I'm going to have 5n squared minus 13n minus 6. Now I'm going to factor number inside. And do you see 5 does not go into 13 and 6? That's how you check if you messed up or not, okay? So let's move. If you have something in GCF inside a parenthesis, that means you might want to do GCF again. So let's multiply. So 4n squared minus 13n minus 30. Do you see this 4 keeps following us? So keep that in mind. Oh, by the way, that's a step 1. So step 2, let's factor number inside. Negative 30 and negative 13. It's going to be 15 and 2 most likely with the negative. It's not 10 and 3 because that will not give you negative 30. So it's going to be n plus 15 and minus 2. And now here, we are going to divide each number by 5 because that is the number that we slipped over. I see a lot of mistake that like people put 4 here because of this one, but that's nothing but GCF. Like this 4 just follows here. What you're dividing here is what you slipped over, okay? Now let's do the most important step, which is simplifying. So it's going to be 4 n plus 3 and 2 minus 5 cannot be simplified. And now let's do the step number 4. So you have 4 times n plus 3, and this is going to be 5n minus 2. All right, that's about it. Now, if you have any questions, just let me know. Now, let me do some questions that can be fun. So let me go over 11, in fact. So I told you I don't want to do any traditional method. So what I usually do is, like instead of finding all the factors, I just find the factors of the smallest number. So for example, 10. 1 times 10, 2 times 5. So let's go in there. Does 10 goes into 75? No. So 10, I crossed it out. Does 5 goes into 75? Yes. Does 5 also goes into 35? Yes. Then GCF is going to be 5. I don't even have to look for the smaller number than 5 because that's the greatest number. That's how I check. But this method only works if you have pretty good number sense. So keep that in mind. So you do the 5. Oh, by the way, that sounds like me bragging that I have a good number sense. So what, guys? I'm a math teacher, huh? I'm pretty sure somebody will say something for what I just said, but I'm not afraid. So here you go. Times. Like that. Now try to factor this one, 14 and 15. Can anybody figure that out? Pause it and try it by yourself, because I'm pretty sure somebody will feel stupid because you cannot come up with 1 and 14. There's always 1. I'm not saying you're stupid, just I love enjoying people struggle with finding 1 and 14, like that kind of stuff, because whatever. And simple. But don't forget, I love you all the time. And here, 5, 2x plus 1, x plus 7. So that's about it. If you have any question, let me know. This, I don't think you will need like this part, like specifically, but it's good to know. And you must know how to factor this one pretty fast, okay? Like maybe 2 minutes is even too long. If you can get it done within 1 minute, you should be good, all right? All right, guys, if you need help, I can help you after school. Just let me know. Love you guys. Bye.